Hi everyone. So before getting started, I just wanted to introduce myself. My name's Taylor Gromastic. I'm from Connecticut. I've moved around a lot and will currently be living in Washington with my husband after the spring semester of school in Rexburg. We got married about 2 months ago in Manhattan, and that's about all for me. But for my introduction to my subject is on elementary school counselors and what's required in order to become one. Basically, an elementary school counselor has many duties and responsibilities in the school. They help students in their academic, personal, social, and career development. They also meet with each student individually or in a small group to not only gain their trust, but also to observe each student to make sure that any problem areas that they have can be addressed. And they also work with the parents and teachers of those students to help ensure that all needs of students are met. So there's quite a lot of required education to become a licensed elementary school counselor. To start off, those interested in becoming a counselor, it is highly recommended to major in psychology or counseling, as well as minoring in either child development or child education. Following graduation, it's highly recommended that you pursue a master's degree in psychology or counseling. Upon completion of graduate school, you must take an examination called the National Counselor Examination, or the NCE. If you pass the NCE, you begin to pursue a license. To apply for a license, you must work in a school under supervision for a total of 3,000 hours. Following the completion of those 3,000 hours, you will receive an application package. After completing the forms inside and paying $68, you can submit your application. You will then become a licensed counselor and can work in a school. So my 4-year plan, I'm currently majoring in psychology and minoring in child development. So to complete school on time in my 4 years, I've made sure that I've lined up all my core classes and electives to major in psychology, as well as making sure that any required classes for my minor clusters are also in my graduation plan, which has been approved by my counselors in the psychology department. So the main reason why I want to become an elementary school counselor is because I really enjoy working and talking with children and helping them overcome any issues that they're dealing with, especially trust issues. I personally wish I had a counselor in my elementary school because that was one of the hardest times academically for me because my parents were going through divorce and I didn't really have anyone at school to talk to about that. I feel like because of my personal experiences, I'll be able to relate to the children better and hopefully help them at a younger age to get over any issues that they have instead of making them wait until high school or even later to receive help and support. So compared to Chapter 13 reasons, there are a few reasons why you would pick psychology as a major, but the ones that I related to the most were having a very strong interest in the subject matter of psychology. Psychology will prepare me for a graduate professional degree, as well as a bachelor's degree in psychology will prepare for me for a job. I really like psychology and the subjects that we get to learn, and I also know that this is a degree that can both prepare me for graduate school as well as the future and getting a job. I really enjoyed researching about an elementary school counselor since that's what I want to do, and hopefully one day I'll be able to do that. Thanks for listening.